Hello, I'm Ayman and welcome to my English speaking challenge where I practice speaking English to improve my fluency and my confidence. So, without further ado, let's dive right into our today's topic, which is about random questions. So, the first question says, what do you usually eat for breakfast? To be honest, I usually eat something quick. I usually eat something like ready to eat. And I eat rice, and sometimes I also eat andouille, but I don't like it because people say that it's it's not healthy. So I let's say rice. Okay. The next question says, do you like reading books or watching movies? Actually, I like reading books because they they more they can you can how to say it, man. Okay, I like reading books because I learn a lot of things when I read a book. So I learn a lot of things from a book rather than watching a movie. I did it. I have to hang them. Okay. The next question says, what kind of weather do you like most? I like the weather to be a bit sunny and cloudy, and I want the it's I like a combination between sunny and cloudy and cold, if that counts. So today I feel nervous because I'm in a different environment, in a different place that I'm not used to. So let's move on. The next question says, who is your favorite teacher and why? My favorite teacher was favorite like what like his explanation, but in general I would say my favorite teacher was my English teacher because I I don't think so, but I would say my English teacher because he is more friendly than the other, and we I had a lot of conversations with him, and I shared my goals with him. He helped me, mentored me achieve a lot of things. So my English teacher. The next question says, who is no? Do you prefer sweet or salty food? I would say I like salty food because I don't like sweet food. I don't know why, but I like salty food. So I think it tastes delicious. It tastes well. So I don't know why, but I prefer salty food instead of sweet food. So let's move on to the next question. Question 6. What do you usually do when you feel bored? When I feel bored, I usually do something, go on the internet and watch something that I wanted to watch before, something that I couldn't watch at the time. So I go to YouTube, watch something, and I check the news, and also I do something that I like to do, like looking for scholarships. So, and also I like to how to say it. Yeah, I go to scholarships or colleges websites like the Berea College website, and I just try to find something that can uh, help me get into Berea College. So this is what I do usually. The next question says, how do you spend your time when you are at home. Most of my time at home I spend it on learning and improving myself and improving my English. So, and of course, there are a lot of things that I do at home, but I spend the majority of my time just learning and preparing for colleges. Nothing important. The seventh question says, no, the eighth, yeah, the eighth question. What's your, what is something you are proud of? I'm proud of that. I am, the eighth question says, what is something you are proud of? Actually, I'm proud of that. I am doing everything I can to accomplish my goals. So I'm not blaming others, blaming community, or blaming the government. I'm just doing everything I can to achieve my goals. So this is something that I'm really proud of. The next question says, do you prefer to work or study in a quiet place or in a noisy one? Of course, in a quiet place because I can't concentrate in an environment where there are a lot of noises, a lot of kids running around. So I can't. I'm gonna hit them. So I prefer quiet environment because it helps me concentrate on what I am doing or on what I am studying. So this is also help me learn and help me be more relaxed. So I tend to learn a lot or to understand complex topics and concepts when I'm in a quiet place. So, of course, I prefer a quiet place than the other one. The tenth question says, what's one goal you want to achieve before the end of this year? To get a scholarship and study abroad. It's a dream and it will happen. I'm sure. And also, I will share with you that moment. So, wish me luck to get a scholarship and study abroad. So, this is what I want to do, or what this is the dream that I want to accomplish or achieve. The next question says, how do you define success in your life? Success to me, at least now, to get out of this environment and start learning a lot things that require stuff. Okay, let's repeat. I want to get out of this environment and learn the things I need to help my country and my community. So to help general people who in need. So this is success to me. So over time, of course, the definition of success will change. I don't know, but at least for now, this is success. Success to me. The 12th questions says, if you could change one thing about your education system, what would it be? I wanna change the concept that at least here the education system force students to the education system here enforce students to to, to memorize things to pass the exam. No, don't wanna enforce students to memorize and forget what they learn. I want them to understand and to study things that they are passionate about, things that they are interested in. And also, I want to share something which is financial literacy, and I want to let student. I want the students to learn finances and also in the basics of entrepreneurship. So this is the thing that I will share that I would change in this education system. By the way, I think I need to learn or to go to YouTube and learn how to talk or improve my ability to talk or to discuss theoretical things. So this is something that I will do soon. So okay, go to the next question. She says, "How can people balance their personal life and career in today's world?" I don't know actually. Don't know actually. Don't know the answer. But I would say if I had to answer this question, I would say that balance, which is go to your work when you come. Don't do anything related to work. It's your life. You don't have to do something if you are if you're not in the work. It's simple. I don't know why, but it's simple. What lessons have you learned from your failures? The most important one is that failure doesn't define you. Your yeah, failure doesn't define you, or failure doesn't mean that you fail. So it's a part of learning. It's part of the process. Today I'm not in the mood, so just want you to know. To what extent do you believe people can shape their own destiny? This is a question that I want to understand, so I'm not gonna answer it. So, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. See you soon.